All right, good morning, boys. It is day 4 on the road to 10 million profit challenge. Basically, I'm going to be documenting my entire process through the year of 2024, trying to get $10 million in profit. In the last video, I went and looked at a $2 million house. I honestly don't think it's the right time for it. I think I'm going to be spending most of this year traveling. When it comes to big purchases, I'm kind of thinking instead of getting the house, maybe just get an exciting car. I've had my Raptor since 2020, so it's been a pretty long time since I got a new car. Might be fun to upgrade that, looking at potentially a G-Wagon, anything from Porsche, maybe Lamborghini. Lamborghini would be a little bit too cringe for me. It would be extremely exciting. It is all over the vision boards, and it is something that I was obsessed with when I was young. I had a little Lamborghini. It was probably a Diablo, a little race car back when I was like 7 years old. So I've always really liked cars, always loved Lamborghini. So if I got it, it would be more like to pay homage to that, because honestly, all these YouTubers with Lamborghinis is kind of getting outplayed. It's getting a little bit cringe, and I don't want to put off that image for myself. So that one I'd be a little bit more on the fence, but it would be nice to get a new car. That would be something that's very exciting. Obviously, this is a road to 10 million profit challenge, so spending a shit ton on a house or a car is definitely not the best foot forward for the year, but it would be something that would be very exciting. So I'm gonna hit a call with Ethan Duran, one of my friends. He currently owns over $16 million in cars right now, and that could have grown since I last talked to him. So it'd be really nice to talk to him about car hacking. There's a lot of things you can do of getting high spec cars for a lower price when they're being sold, and so you can get into cars for really cheap and then resell them when you're done. Most likely for break even, sometimes even for a profit. So there's a whole car hacking world, just like there are people that are doing house hacking with real estate and all that stuff. So it'd be cool to get into that, see if there's any type of cars that make sense to purchase that you can sell later for basically almost no loss other than the depreciation of the miles that you put on the car. So if there's something that presents itself like that within the Lamborghini space, Mercedes space, Porsche space, I would be interested in doing it. There is a Lamborghini dealership in Utah, so I may go visit that today. I think that'd be kind of fun and exciting to at least go see some. But right now it's January 2nd, it's 10:36, and I have a call with the owner of AutoDS at 11, so I'm gonna be hitting that. And then later in this video, I really wanna drop some sauce when it comes to e-commerce and talk about some potential changes coming into the community group. And yeah, should be a really good day. Yeah. What's new? Has anything changed since I last saw you?
Yeah, a lot of different things. What about you?
That's gonna kind of put us on the map a little bit.
If they have a problem with the shipping or something like that, they can contact the dropshipper, and it also should decrease the customer support for our opinion.
All right, so just finished the call with Lior, the owner of AutoDS. Really impressed with them. They kind of laid out all of the concerns we've had with any issues with their software. There's a lot of people that go through our community group and they'll have confusion when it comes to getting a quote on their product, or they're lost on where their sourcing information is, or small little issues that anyone in our community group has had. AutoDS addressed all of those and talked about their plan for 2024, all the features that they're rolling out, all the things that they're improving, and overall, I'm just incredibly impressed with them. They're hiring support teams just for our Discord alone to come in and make sure that everyone is having the best experience with AutoDS inside of the private community group, which is just insane. They're putting so much effort on us, so much effort on our community group. So really excited with them. They are definitely the top solution when it comes to getting fulfillment for your dropshipping store. I also notified them that one of the biggest things right now is TikTok Shop, and let them know that they need to have the top solution for TikTok Shop to best position themselves long-term. So we have an absolutely amazing connection with AutoDS. They're listening to us. If you ever have any suggestions, any things that you might need out of a 3PL or things that you want fixed on AutoDS, they have a direct line in our community group. You can always talk to me, talk to us, and we will be able to inform them and help them build their business. So they're great. There really is not a better 3PL option that you could currently use. AutoDS is easily the best. But right now it's 12 o'clock. I haven't eaten anything. I just had a little fast twitch Gatorade energy drink thing. So I'm gonna go make some beef and eggs and I will be back. Quick side note, if I were to actually purchase a car from 200 to 300,000, let me know what I should get in the comments below. There she is. Good old Parmigiano, Reggiano, whatever cheese, eggs, beef, you know the deal. That's basically the meal every morning. All right, guys, so I'm heading down to, I think it's called Salt Lake City Motorsports or something. It's a South Jordan-based dealership that sells like Lamborghini, Ferrari, Bentley, basically all the good, crazy stuff. So I'm gonna at least go check out some stuff over there. I'll try to get some phone videos at least for you. I still feel crazy awkward bringing a camera in anywhere. Definitely not comfortable with that. Especially at a luxury place like this. You don't want to look like some brokey nerd coming into window shop with his fucking camera. Anyways, all the cars here wouldn't be something that I'd actually purchase. I talked to Ethan Duran quickly, and he mentioned, yeah, anything from this dealership is going to be overpriced, meaning like the second you drive it off the lot, it loses 60 to 70,000 in value, depending on obviously what you get. So I'm gonna have to talk with him deeper and see what type of cars are worth purchasing. It can get very specific when it comes to car hacking of like, look at only this model, only this year, make sure you're at this price range. I've heard that going for very good spec'd cars is a big thing you need to focus on, because if you're gonna purchase a car with the intent to sell it later and hopefully break even or not lose too much money on the actual car itself, then you need to have something that's desirable. You obviously don't want some base model, low spec something that's just gonna be a little bit harder to sell. But again, I don't know too much. The cars they have here that I'm gonna be checking out, they have a bunch of Huracans, an Evo, an STO, I think that's still Huracan, and a Technica. Those will be cool to see. And then they have a Urus. They have a bunch of different Uruses, so checking those would be cool. When it comes to like actually seriously looking to purchase these, I don't think I'm like that serious, especially I wouldn't get one from these. But like when it comes to Lamborghini, like I was saying, I just don't want to be that typical YouTube kid with a fucking Lamborghini. It just sounds awful. But the Urus at least would make more sense out of all of them, because I don't think I would want to have a truck and a Lamborghini at the same time. It's just overkill, it's unnecessary. Like if I were to buy a Huracan or something, I don't think I'd lean towards that. Whatever I would end up getting, if I get something in this price range that's kind of crazy, it would kind of need to be a daily. So I don't know if I'd be down for like a 2-seater or something. Like I'm trying to whip around with my golf clubs, go skiing, snowboarding and stuff like that. So that's the only reason I think a Urus would work, is because it's basically a glorified Audi and you can daily drive it. So that's going to be at least the biggest thing I'm looking at there. They have a really nice Urus S, which is a 2023 model. Amazing spec on it, but it's $303,000, which is definitely overpriced. This fucking grandma's cutting me off. Stupid fucking idiot. Yeah, I'm basically just window shopping today, just checking them out. I've never even been in a Huracan, never been in a Urus. I don't even know remotely what it's like. So yeah, we'll see. I'll try to get some phone clips for you guys. That's about it. For far too long. All right, boys, so just had a good time checking out some cars at Salt Lake City Motorsport or whatever. The guy was actually really cool, and I always appreciate when someone actually takes me serious when it comes to like looking at homes or cars or something. Because a lot of people, they'll see, I don't dress fancy, they see some kind of fucking young-ish kid coming in and they don't really take him too seriously, kind of brush him off. But the guy here, his name is Travis, was very cool, treated me like an actual customer, which is always very appreciated. The Lamborghini is probably going to go really fast, the white Urus that I have the quick little video of. I should have probably shot some more videos, but wasn't really feeling it too much. So that car is unbelievable. I think that one would make the most sense for me, in the sense of buying something that's exciting and getting something that you can daily drive without having like a ton of problems. Like I'm not going to daily drive a Huracan, so that one is the one that I think would be the most exciting. It's also a 2023 Urus S. Urus Performante would be great, but then again, there's the whole thing with like, do I want a Lamborghini? Like, it just seems a little bit too cringe, a little bit too over the top. I don't really want to be that guy, so I don't know. A lot of stuff to think about. I think having the call with Ethan is going to give me all the clarity I really need on what I should look into purchasing. So that's kind of that. Just wanted to go have fun, check some out. And I could also look into getting a Porsche, a G-Wagon or something, and actually buying that like new from the dealership or something. But again, I think Ethan's going to give me a lot of clarity with all that stuff. As for the rest of the day, I need to go get some short videos, short form stuff recorded. I need to send out an email campaign to the entire email list. and probably hit a team call to go over some content strategies and also focus on everything with the software. Now that it's not the new year, people are actually available for calls, so we got to start getting those scheduled. Another thing is I have a cousin that's very big in business. He owns a portfolio company in Utah with I think they purchased 6 companies in the last year, and they're all doing absolutely amazing. So big business guy. I need to get some coaching from him. The big things that I need to focus on are hiring processes, onboarding processes, SOPs, and just getting extremely well organized when it comes to how are we hiring and finding new talent, how are we interviewing them, how are we onboarding them, what are CRMs, what are our back-end processes to actually have a proper team that's trained, educated, they understand their exact responsibilities, they understand if they don't hit these responsibilities, they will be kicked from the team. All these things, I just need to get to the next level when it comes to being professional. We're getting payroll people in, we're getting accountants in, legal advisors and all this stuff to kind of build out our company's structure in the sense of being professional, actually having our documents organized and being proper, which it's about time. I mean, I've been in business for a very long time, but now we're getting to the income level where it's very easy to actually pay these people and actually get high quality talent to come in and advise us and make sure we're doing everything proper. So a thing that I see is a lot of people, they won't even start drop shipping because they're worried how they're going to get taxed on it. You haven't even made any money yet. You should not be worrying about your taxes. Worry about money problems and all these later business problems later when you're actually making money, right? When I was young, I was probably 19 years old when I set up my LLC, my first business doing social media marketing agency around Utah. That business, dude, I didn't have shit organized. I don't even know who filed my taxes. I think I found someone, a family member's friend that low key does taxes, nothing professional, absolute shit. You can afford to be a little bit messy in the start. Just focus on making money. Don't get lost in the thought about bookkeeping, about taxes, about legal entities and structures and hiring people. And I don't know how to do these things, and I'm not really a leader, and I don't think I can run a business at a high level and do XYZ. And you're overthinking it way too much. Create a business or learn a skill that generates money and figure it out later with the money that you made from making money. I don't know. I think people get so confused and lost, and honestly, if you're in a thought process like that, it's basically just glorified procrastination. You're allowing yourself to get caught up on these things that don't matter to justify why you haven't started. I haven't taken that first step because I don't know every fucking step I'm going to take for the next 10 years. You do not have to be that organized. The best way to think about it is starting a business. A lot of people think it's like launching a rocket. Let's say you're launching a rocket to the moon. You have to have precise math, right? And we'll set aside the flat earth bullshit. We'll set aside that people have actually gone to the moon. We'll act like that's all real. But essentially, if you're launching a rocket, your math needs to be specific from A to Z, and if anything fucks up, everyone dies, it all explodes, you're fucked. Business is not like that. Business, and honestly life in general, is like driving a car. Right now, what I'm doing. If I make a wrong turn, that's not the way home, you just fucking flip around and drive the right way. Or you put navigation in and figure out what turns you need to make. Navigation being a mentor or something along those lines. And it's even worst case scenario, you crash your car. You didn't die, just rebuild it. Buy a new shitty car, figure it out, put some gas in it, get some things figured out. It's not the end of the world. Just get started now, and quit thinking about all these stupid little bullshit steps. It's your brain self-sabotaging yourself, allowing these nonsense things to be obstacles in front of you to validate why you haven't gotten started. That's the biggest thing. So that's my rant. Other than that, I'm gonna go home, get some work done, hit a couple calls, and then I will be hitting you guys with some very good dropshipping and e-commerce advice right after that. All right, guys, so a bit has happened. It's 6:37 right now. I was reading a lot of reality transurfing. I took my daily 30-minute little caffeine nap, which was very nice. Right now, I just got done figuring out a lot of stuff with my kind of the two people that are the head of my community group. We talked about doing one-on-one mentorships, which are gonna be releasing soon, which I've never done before. I have in my very, very early days, but like I've always been very resistant to do one-on-one consulting just because the amount of time it would take. But I genuinely love coaching people. I genuinely love hopping in and helping people one-on-one. So it is something that we're going to be offering very, very soon inside of the community group. If you want more details, just join the community group. We're going to be posting absolutely everything in there. But earlier in this video, I promised you guys a little bit of dropshipping and e-commerce sauce. So here it is. Honestly, success is always simple. This is something that is not crazy at all. But if you go on your For You page, you go to a random video and you slide over, I think it's this way, to the TikTok shop. This is the best way to find products right now. So we're gonna go into this section called Today's Deals. I have to like do it like this, all weird. You go into Today's Deals and it's gonna show you all of the top selling products. So right here we have the BBL jacket, 276,000 units sold at $10. $20 for the Brivite teeth whitening kit. They've sold 50,000 units. And you can see all of the top products here. You can see anything that's interesting, and every time you come in here, it's going to be completely different and populate very different results. As I was last in here, I found someone that was selling my new cup device thing. I'll go grab it real quick. This little thing right here that I've been selling in the free course. I go over how I created a store called the New Cup, and I sold like 10 grand worth of these. Some guy in here is doing it on the TikTok shop, and he sold 20,000 units at $20. When I first went to Today's Deals, it was in there. But yeah, now when I go in, it's not. So every time you go into Today's Deals, you can click in and out a million times, and it's just gonna keep showing you brand new products. So let me see if I can go find it. Okay, it's definitely 1,900 units ordered, not 19,000. But here's the listing right here. And this is just something you can find on the TikTok shop. Incredibly easy. They've made, I mean, what's 20 times 2,000? I could probably figure it out in my head, but I just don't even want them. $40,000 just from some TikTok shop videos, like the easiest stuff ever. So something else you can also do is when you're in here, you can click onto the store name right there, and you can go see what they're selling and how many units are ordered, and basically just eavesdrop on everyone. So TikTok shop is an all-in-one platform, so they're gonna give you all this information. It's not like Shopify where they're very secretive with other people's sales. There used to be things like Shop Hunter, like Dropship.io that would let you spy on people's sales, but now they can't do that anymore. So coming into the shop feature daily and looking at products with an insane amount of sales is going to give you so much opportunity to go find the same products, do the same thing. And if you just make better videos, you're gonna perform better. If me and you are both trying to sell this exact same thing on the TikTok shop, we both have the exact same sales price, but my video is a million times better. It has way more viewers and it has more people that are purchasing, because remember, the videos on TikTok shop, the way you get views is by the conversion rate of how many viewers are purchasing. So you wanna have really low prices with low margins, because the more purchases you get, they will 10x your views every single time you post something. So very good thing to know there. But the biggest thing is just who has the best video that gets the most conversions, that's just the best video in general. So if you can come in here and find some of these products, like this teeth whitening kit, there's like 1 million teeth whitening kits that are making $1 million. Like, it's unreal. And then we have this viral Wise Cam, 185,000 units sold at $25. So it's just unreal. You can come in here and get ideas on everything. It looks like creatine is doing really good right there. 55,000 units sold of this cologne. So there's literally endless possibilities of the stuff that you could sell. And the numbers are actually mind-blowing. Like with this right here, we have this little scrubber that has 86,000 units ordered. This stupid pillow has 35,000 units. A jaw exercise tool has 11.5 thousand. It's really endless. So make sure you come in here, make sure you study products, go find these and sell them on the TikTok shop as well. You can get the TikTok shop set up with AutoDS. They have US suppliers. For TikTok shop, you do need a US supplier, so make sure you can find it from a US warehouse. If they see that your product shipped from China, it has a China tracking number, they're gonna just ban you from TikTok Seller Central, where you have the TikTok shop and all that stuff. So you definitely cannot get around that. You have to have a USA manufacturer. A lot of people are just fulfilling through Amazon, to their TikTok shop, and you can do that through AutoDS as well. The thing is, your profit margin is going to be really, really, really low. So try to find a USA warehouse, but that is kind of the little e-com drop shipping sauce for this video. Other than that, I'm just going to keep thinking on the new implementations we're going to be putting into the community group, what the one-on-one mentorship is going to look like. It's also going to come with lifetime access to the community group. So we're going to be building out a huge bundle offer. For anyone who signs up for the one-on-one consulting, you are going to get a lot of bells and whistles, tons of little perks and stuff like that. So that's what I'm gonna be working on for the rest of the night. I'll probably play some League of Legends, some Overwatch, and hit a gym session. I'm just waiting for it to not be NPC hour because it's January 2nd, and I guarantee Gorlock the Destroyer and every motherfucker who's doing their New Year's resolution is gonna be there, and it is going to be bad. So probably gonna have to wait till like 8 o'clock until all the NPCs and fat asses leave. Then I can hit the gym session, but that's probably it for me for the rest of the day. I can't thank you guys enough for watching these videos and all the endless support. Right now on the main course video, I think we crossed over 550,000 views, which I just can't even get my head around how fast this is growing. Yeah, 571,000 views. Really struggling. Yeah, 571,000, almost 572,000 views on that video. Yep, we just hit it. 572,000 on the refresh in 18 days. So you guys are insane. I absolutely love you guys. We're about to cross 100,000 subs. We're at 97,000. Also, look at the monthly. Absolutely insane. 12K in a month. That's bizarre. We're probably gonna be, like right now we're doing $1,500 a day on the account. And dude, if we can maintain that, that's like 46K a month. So I fucking love you guys. Come join the community group. I'm so excited to meet you guys, help you out there, see you on the live streams, and if you want some one-on-one consulting from me, that will be open very soon. But again, with that being said, I hope you're enjoying the free course, hope you're enjoying the videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you so much. Peace.